Hey, pre-drag. I'm ready to Cantus. It's time. It is time. Hey, Rosie. Congrats and condolences. Whenever one or more permanent cards are put into a graveyard from anywhere, while this creature has a... So that doesn't work with counters, right? Or with tokens? I forget how these rules work. Do they work with tokens? It doesn't, yeah. There's probably nothing special here. Let me see. I mean, this is kind of maybe too many artifacts. Do we want a drum? Do we want like one Mox Opal? Is Mox Opal realistic? I mean, Mox Opal cookbook, right? That's free artifacts. Maybe we want the first one. Can get it as maybe a bubble. Like bubble's never bad if we're gonna play a bunch of fetch lands too. They're not own bubbles. It's not. 40. Is this a 16 land deck? We don't need too many lands to operate. We need 3 lands on turn 3. We have 4 Street Wraith to draw. Mox Opal. Maybe 21. And then I'm assuming we want to splash, but I kind of have my deck here. I don't need... We're thinking maybe green could be good. I also don't have to play 4 push for Inquisition. We're gonna play Inquisition, Thoughtseize mix. Because you do want to play fetch lands just because of Pursuit. Number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. So you own a lot of fetch lands. I also want like cheap creatures. I have Bowmaster, Osmo. Should we try like... If a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. Should we try to random one-ofs? What about another way to sack artifact tokens beside Osmo or spending 2 mana? Yeah. I mean, we're going to be sacking fetch lands. Saga's going to get sacked. Spell Bomb. We can pay the mana. there a good one? Alright, Sorin. Sorin's gotta be two bads. Valentine, it's gotta be two bads. Moon Shadow's probably not it either. C-Cell. Not it either. Claws of Gix. Claws of Gix could be good. One mana instead of two, you don't draw the card. You gain the life. Sounds a little weak to me. Sounds like I'm gonna be pretty sad whenever I draw it, and it's not that great to get. But Sail that's almost a card. Too bad you have to gain the life for it to trigger. Because that's why it's 0 mana. If you gain life this turn, you need to gain a 1. I also don't really want to play 3 mana cards in my Saga deck. I feel like Lord Skitter is kind of a decent card in a deck like that. There's Trespasser too. Maybe I can try like one in the sideboards. Try the Super Shredder. I'm gonna try the Rat King. I've been wanting to try that card. It's not the greatest fit for it, but Monument to Endurance. We only trigger it once a turn, and we need Cookbook and Street Wraith. It's probably not good enough. Maybe we don't do Shadow Spear. Never been a big fan of that card in the main. How many lands did I say I wanted? 21? Second Spellbomb's kind of nice. Kind of a graveyard format. Just trim on the Inquisition. And then I was thinking green for Heroic Defiance. In the sideboard against Wrap Disguise. Maybe try Charm. Arcbound Ravager, yeah, it's too bad in my deck. I don't even have like artifact creatures to put the counters on. Umbral Zealot, yeah, I mean that card's too bad too, right? It's a pretty sad card to draw. No more Jeskai control. Not for now. Not for now. I'm gonna try different things. I'll probably circle back to it. Maybe basic forest. We'll see. Takenuma. We have some legends. Might be good enough. Kind of like Boseiju. We'll see if the mana works. And the rest would just be more fetch lands. 1, 2, 6 sources of green. How many swarms do we need? 14 at least. 16 would be nice. Six basics and then fetch lands. Well, I think I'm going to play one basic forest, either main or sideboards. Master Vault, no, it's any creatures. Vault Saga. Sounds a little greedy. Yeah, I'm not sure forest is super reasonable with how few green cards we're going to have. They play it into sideboards. No, that's too bad. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 sources of black. LD deck won the last challenge. I mean, just put basics in your decks for now, honestly. Also, Spy Master Vault only triggers one creature. I'm not really sacking creatures or anything. Could be a decent Gemstone Cavern deck too. But look like a good Gemstone Cavern deck with 4 pursuits to make up for it. The colorless doesn't hurt you too much. Could maybe try 1-1. Still have to catch your votes. Curious to hear your thoughts on Jeskai. I still think it's good. We'll see if it's scope or not, but I went 4-4 in the showcase, which is not great, not terrible, and I felt like I ran pretty bad. But like the win, even in my wins, I didn't run great, and like some matchups are just really good too. Was Orm's Chan, like the combo decks and stuff, and then thought I ran pretty bad, but Boris Energy, has a way of definitely has a way of making you feel like you ran bad, but it's really just they just put so much pressure on you. Does that make sense to play Crypt in this deck over any amount of spell bombs ever? Probably not, right? I'm gonna play the first ley line of Devoid in this meta. I'd like Cookbook to discard it. Cavern too. I saw a living in list, and they had my in the sideboard. They just cascade into my for, I'm assuming, Storm mostly. What else should my sideboard cards be? Just Thoughtseize, maybe? Generic. Could do Thoughtseize. Could do Toxic Duluth, probably. I think Toxic Duluth's decent cards. Oh, genius. How could I forget Haywire Might was the green mana in my deck? No, I didn't talk about Might, but good catch. No, it's Charm. Wither Bloom Charm. Oh. And I said I wanted Heroic Intervention. Shifting Woodlands, no, I mean I have nothing good to copy, and it's heinous on the mana. That is one bridge way too far. Like Inquisition against Boros, I think. Just decent, cheap, and helps a bit against Wrath Disguise. I could do without Shadow Sphere altogether, I think. Troll. Troll for Osmo? That's not a bad call. Yeah, maybe like one or two. Flute against combo. Is Flute the best card? There's Damping Sphere too. Maybe Damping Sphere is a little more versatile than my. Alright, I'm not gonna do second Gemstone Cavern. Who am I excited to bring that against? Someone was ripping their deck. It's pretty good against a land destruction deck too. You just sag the land in response, they don't draw. Probably pretty good right now. Also, they bring in Rest in Peace against you. That's that one do Lord Skitter. Lord Skitter, Sewer King. I want to try it. Why do I have 62 in the main without trolls? I added the might. What else did I add? Maybe I'll just cut another Inquisition. Maybe four Bowmasters too many. And then with the Trolls, I need to cut a land. I guess I'll do the Swamp in the main deck. The Force in the main deck. Should I try only 3 Daredevils? Maybe I'll just do 1 Troll. Break the Ice, Ashiok. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Let's see, against Energy. How many cards do I want to board out? Maybe Bubble and Needle. Kind of need Needle for bombardment. Just Bubble. Yeah, I guess I won't do these Battle at the Bridge. Hmm. I'm not gonna put the Shadow Sphere. I'm never gonna want to board it in. Alright, get rid of a Kappa Cannoneer. $18 cards. Could do Ghost Vacuum too. I do like that card a lot. 1 Ghost Vacuum, 1 Spellbomb maybe. In the main. Can I ever beat Amulet Titan? I have very little disruption. No removal. Could just give up the Titan matchup. Or is Ashiok? End the hunt. Alright, I want to load up on removal, but yeah, I was thinking about Edict, but maybe End the Hunt is nice. That card's like pretty good against It's actually kind of owns a one destruction deck too, no? Like all their demo field and stuff. And it deals with Slage. Maybe it's good right now. Maybe a leyline has to go. I guess I'm not gonna do Lord Skitter. Ashok also mails me. Main deck Ashiok, Super Friends, but it's just Ashioks. Ashiok Tribal. That looks decent. For first,
Worried. Your pursuit is becoming obsessive. Maybe we need a break from the pursuit.
yeah, JD. Thanks for the donation. What did I do? Not upload the right, Alright, cards are on their way. Ashiok and Dispute are secretly the best two cyber cards in Modern right now. I don't know about Mystical Dispute being secretly the best sideboard card. Or one of the best. Just went to my first big event at London this weekend, got 61 plays with a record of 10-5. Congrats, go run. Hope you made a little money with 10-5. Hope you had fun. Do you practice a lot online? You feel confident going in, or what did you expect? Was it easier than you expected? Did people mess up a bunch? You're like, well, it's not so hard. It's not that different from online. All right. I got 4 Bowmaster because it always gives me the mismatch. And I tilt. Bit easier than I found the competition really soft and a lot of free wins a bit easier than Mythic on Arena, yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, even honestly, even like watching the coverage of the PT, there's a lot of mistakes being made, let alone at a show at a spotlight series. Tabuhi, had you heard about the DQ story when it happened, or did you find out later, or the LobsterCon DQ story of the apparently one guy was just like figuring out what his opponent was playing and then pre-boarding, like having some of his sideboard cards for game one and stuff. You didn't hear that? Oh, it's the Storm deck. Might be tough to have. I had a, I had a pretty solid hand too. I guess Cookbook there is not very good. I have green cards in the main. I have one Boseiju. Day one or day two? I think it was day one. I think it was round 5 and 6. Like someone like was suspicious round 5, and then they did it again in round 6. I think if I played a bit tighter, I could have won 2 more games and made top 8. Yeah, I mean that's literally story of everyone's life playing Magic. Just it's hard, right? Literally almost every Pro Tour I played, if I played better, I could probably make top 8, top 16. Like in a way, Magic has not that much luck. Like a perfect player would, my guess would be that a perfect player would almost always like top 8 or like 350% field or something. Assuming assuming they have like maybe not even the best standard deck, but like yeah, not sure. All right, I have no interaction. Just beat them down and hope they completely stumble. Imagine cheating at a charity pre-modern event. Yeah. MTG has so much luck that it demands near perfect performance every game. Magic, that's what's good about Magic. It has like just the right amount of luck. That's what makes the game so good. I see over one game, the shorter the sample size, the more luck there is, but it's not chess and it's not poker where you can like play perfect and just get and just lose for like a whole day, whole tournament. Mine's not even that great in the matchup. So I think Damping Sphere was maybe better than my. Like they can just take like 5 or 6 damage probably, or like 10 damage and just kill you anyways. I guess I do have like Needle and Might and stuff. If I know what I'm up against. I was wondering, maybe I get the cookbooks going. Maybe if I just played cookbook last turn, I could have just beat the dragon draw. Let's see. Oh, they have orange chance too. Oh, that's a problem. That's a pretty good draw, like turn 3, orange chance back up. Yeah, if I played double cookbook last turn, make two more. Still tough. 7/7 means I need to like. How many is it? 2 foods. I can only kill one. And then I don't have the pursuit in play. Alright, I got. Alright, damping sphere. Deluge. My. To discard spells. I don't get how that storm deck is any good. It's been doing kind of well too. feel like everything is good against it. Like discard, especially with that land destruction deck being so popular. Vexing Bubble. Every player casts a spell if no mana was spent to cast it. They don't actually have free spells, right? Spellbomb, the Graveyard Hate's not that good. Oh, wait, the Storm. No. Yeah, it does. Bubble does nothing against them, right? Bowmaster doesn't do much. Do Haywire Might. Yeah. Apparently it's good against energy. If it's actually like favored against energy, I've been losing to it, and yeah, no, I mean, uh, could cut Gemstone Cavern. I think I just need the lands. Do I want Bowmaster or do I want Witherbloom Charm? Do they play Manamorphose? Hmm. Light Charms, thank you so much for the 26 months. Welcome back. I guess I'll do Bowmaster. It's so easier to cast. Having some kind of pressure is nice too. I like my hand. The question is, do I play Saga on the one or not? To get the needle into play ASAP. I don't have a way to stop. I don't even play Shadow. I don't have a way to stop Belcher. I don't play Saga right away. Yeah, Adam. Gemstone on the play. I mean, I'm gonna keep. Let's see if they mulligan. I don't really want to play my Saga on one. Maybe I have to play Saga. Play Cookbook. Or Troll. Yeah, play Cookbook. Fetch with Troll. Play Osmo. Storm turn one. Well, Storm turn one, I'm gonna lose to turn three Belcher. Is the problem. Alright, let's not play too scared. I played Saga turn on. Well, second Saga doesn't really necessarily mean. I also don't know if they have like something like Shadow Storm or Meltdown. They probably do, right? So maybe Rushing Needle's not even that great. They usually play Shadow. Yeah, I guess those older rituals, it makes sense. Alright, hopefully I don't die. Seems like kind of a tough matchup. Maybe game one, if you're not in the dark, you can mulligan a little more aggressively. But even then, they have like both ways of winning. Looks like they have the storm kill if they're doing that. Mana neutral. No reason to do it. Big Deluge MVP. See, I'm not even sure my would be enough here. It would have been like 8 damage. And then they just kill me. Thanks for the 8 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. What are we getting here? It's Haywire Right, maybe. This might is kind of awkward. I have to play Deluge now. Can't attack first. Did I to like land Belcher? Maybe getting Needle for Belcher was just better. Alright, need to dodge Belcher one time. Could have played less life if they blocked. Yeah, but I had the 1 mana floating, which made it a little awkward. Alright, just need to dodge. I guess even Shatter Storm doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Maybe I need intervention. Talisman. They have Talisman too. Yeah, I'll just do the charms. The Master seems really slow. And I don't know how many Shatterstorm they usually play. Red, Belcher, and Fish. Rewarder turn 2 Shadowstorm. Damn, that's a lot. Draft some bad cards though. Got the skateboards. Yeah, I shouldn't cut skateboards. I guess I just won't do the charms. Me too right now. This is just necessary these days. I reported in our Discord that I went 0-3 with that deck. I said I went 0-3 in my first league was a mono black Mox deck, but punted one and lost 2 close ones. Deck felt decent. And Reed replied was yellow hat 5-0 laughing face. My reputation precedes me. Alright. We've got an Inquisition. We've got Saga to find a Belcher answer. We've got Deluge, R1 Deluge for the Dragon plan. I wish I could strike you rich. I think I need to play Inquisition on one and not Saga right away. And if I lose to Belcher, so be it. They do have Belcher. This is just a land, right? Alright, so just take the ritual. I'd have to turn free Belcher though. My Saga's gonna be too slow. But I guess if I played Saga on the one, they would have just played Ritual Belcher. And I was dead anyways. I got 2 looks at it. You can easily attack their mana base. Yeah, but also their deck is kind of all lands and mana sources, so I don't think it's gonna be enough a lot of the time. Oh, they just drew Iron Crag. Oh, like I got. Seems like the kind of deck that'd be a little worse in open deck list too. Like game 1, you have almost no interaction. So if people have like any kind of hate, they can mulligan a little more aggressively. Mulligan to like cards like Consign and stuff. The deck has been popular, way more popular than the blue version. Dirty Dangus, thanks for the 28 months. Yeah, there's also the problem of like a land destruction deck being one of the most played deck. You can probably beat it with the 1 basic up to sideboard. I guess they also have price for they have Wrath of God and stuff. my beginning of combat phase. I knew the timing was off. Should be kind of freebie game one. Was Bowmaster Saga draw. Unless they have main deck dress down or something. Especially since they didn't have a frog here. Was maybe hoping for their own Bowmaster. Guys, you remember the Bowmaster meta? Where it was all like you couldn't play your Bowmaster first, you just had to wait for them to play their Bowmaster first. Bowmaster your Bowmaster, je ping jamas. Yeah, none of my cards matter. What matters is these are the sagas. Nice Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize, one of the worst cards in Modern. I'm gonna fetch now in case they have XUU in their deck. They're probably really sad right now, staring at a hand that does absolutely nothing. So like surely 5 ulti will be enough. Surely he doesn't have the skateboard in his deck. Do I even need the skateboard? Do cookbook Asmo. Is that better? What can they have, chats? Main deck deluge. What am I even supposed to play around here? Free for. I guess I'll just get the cookbook. Let me cook. I don't think they play Murktides. I had like 1 or 2 Murktide in my list. Thought it was pretty good. Alright. I want my discard spells. Definitely want Bowmaster. Mage Charm. I think Mox Opal can go in the grindy matchup. The Graveyard Hate's probably unnecessary. Needle for Frog and Kaido. Might can go. Bubble's probably fine. Rats. I'll do Thoughtseize in priority. It's 4 fatal push too many. It's hard for them to get ahead without a frog. Maybe I'll got Super Shredder against Push and Bowmaster. Same for Rat King. I'll do all the discard spells. I'll just do one with her Loom Command maybe. Nice, looks pretty good. Seems like a great matchup. I don't know. I have removal for their Frog. I have Pursuit and Saga that are probably like both kind of nightmares for them. Like Osmo is decent. Oh, sub. All right, can I top? Nope. They need like Bowmaster plus Kaido. No Bowmaster and Kaido in the bin. Wow. 2 mana draw a card. They were like, please don't have Bowmaster there. All right, my friend, you have Dress Down in your deck. You're gonna need it. You need something. It's like a double push. I guess Bowmaster. Kind of annoying. The first token is just a 1/1. Not our cookbook. Let's say another because I might get one, but yeah, I don't need 2 cookbooks. Oh, well, I guess I don't get a choice. Right. Should I do Inquisition first? Or cookbook? So I'll do the cookbook. Inquisition first was good because of Fatal Push. Inquisition not the greatest against their Warp Riddler. Oh, they're repping. Oh, they're repping second Bowmaster, eh? It's not great news. And they can just like dump their hand into Riddler. I'll probably lose this game. Subtlety plus Riddler is pretty nice for them there. Explosives. That's a good one. Yeah, I drew too many pushes. One of these pushes could have been a charm. At the very least. I'm not even sure I want an Inquisition. When would have been nice just casting these Daredevils. That would have been pretty nice here. Damn, I'm just gonna save the Inquisition for Aspher to cast Riddler. They're sacking it now? Alright, before casting the Bowmaster. That makes sense. What's the goal? Just build around Saga, Asmo, and Obsessive Pursuit? No, I was thinking about that deck before, actually. Alright, I need Asmo, Saga. 3 cards in hand. Hmm. Harbinger I can get with push. That push is going to be good for them, right? And then this way to con them. This way they can't just push their token in the upkeep to draw 2. I don't know what these mana-based people are playing. I feel like it's not the first time I see them fetch with like 5 lands in play and like fail to find. Okay, this is probably better than making a token. Let's have one card in hand. I mean, I'm racing them right now. They messed up. Oh no, they drew it. I save it. No. Oh, must be nice. Must be freaking nice. Let's see, can I kill them? Make an artifact. Make another one. Get a skateboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Oh wait, I guess I can just push the token. I don't really care about the Bowmaster drawing cards, right? I mean, they still need to rip, but they do get to draw 2 cards next turn. Lots to draw. It's a pretty good draw. Especially their last card is a consign. That's GG. I have to get draw explosives. But then I still have like these 4/2s. Like all I need is draw a land or a spell that does something. And I have literally like what, one turn to draw explosives here. Riddler into something. Yeah, they pop their E right away because that is second Bowmaster, so they want to like pop E, play Bowmaster. I'd actually do a Riddler. Okay, that's a good start. I'm thinking Warp Riddler into explosives too. Wrong. No, I think it kind of made sense at the time. I mean, they got a Saga token, right? That Saga token was just gonna kill them, I think.
Required for free quadruple A, which I shall be now cashing in. Really XDD, give me the quadruple A. Really XDD.
Jim went ham there. What's up, Jim? Thanks for the 75 months. Hope the business is good these days. Wait, a whole Rista message with no XCD business in it? Or is Jim and what have you done with him? Oh, let's talk about the robot lady. Oh, sorry. I'm not do it again. My bad. Harbinger. Kaido, I mean, I think they're just gonna chum block 100%, or else they go down to 1. But I was not really thinking about Kaido, to be fair. Damn, where's land number 4? Finally. I don't think they should have a Harbinger in this matchup. I don't know what they board out for it, but doesn't seem that good. And they do pretty well. They still have the Riddler and Warp too, right? They even drew Harbinger like preemptively for my Saga. Oh, there's a 4-mana ability. Did I mess up? What does it do already? Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Cling. Yeah, I don't have a card. You got me. That's pretty annoying too. I'm at 5 and then 9. Alright, Def Cling. Should have done it on my turn, I messed up. Oopsie. Let's see if I can invade their Cling here. Alright, so I can save it and make another food. Keep go and then hope I draw a land for Osmo. I can get back an Osmo. But that's kind of bad against I think I should get it back first. Then any land is a good draw. Pursuit could be good, maybe not good enough right now. I'm guessing they have counterspell. They've been kind of drawing like gods. And they could double blue mana up. I guess they cast a black spell. I mean, I guess this is YOLO because I lose if they have counterspell, but it's probably fine. I'd give them more draw steps. I guess also lose to subtlety plus something. Probably fine to go for it. That's kind of unreal. They were hellbent and they do a Riddler into like everything they needed. I don't know, D's on the play. Did we even see a frog the entire match? Might not have frog in their deck. Push or Inquisition. Feels like push was better for me. And I guess I should have Goes Vacuum. And maybe even Spellbomb. Kind of despise Inquisition. Two push, two command, two Inquisition. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to start complaining too much, but it does feel like people have had to like runner a decent bit recently. Like that energy the other day. Shadowsphere, I don't know. I think Shadowsphere is just trash most of the time. I just don't like that cards. But they do have Frog. Let's push for it. I think I should just take the Frog anyways. Like if they draw a second Frog, could be a problem. And Magic has very little luck. I'll let you said like they're being dumb. Like you said, like one game, anything can happen. But please. Um, keep taking my words out of context or misinterpreting them. I'm used to that. I do have one Shitong. Yeah, I shouldn't cut push. See, like, why I think push is better than Inquisition in a way? Just I Inquisition a frog. Now they don't have to spend mana on it. So what did we know about Bowmaster and let me cook? I should fetch first, actually. Because it or another one Shitong. No, I'm not trading my Asmo for a Bowmaster, no way. Oh, I forgot my cards did something. Now I was also gonna attack, and then someone reminded me, and then I got confused. Wow. Right. Just my I just like I forget how good the deck building is. Yeah. It's kind of weird that King hasn't even found like a few minutes to like come and say hi and stuff. Maybe he's just like doesn't want to have to do anything with magic anymore. Just kind of cut himself off so he doesn't waste time. Like is it that he hates us all? I've not really considered that actually. Could have maybe discarded that skateboard. Alright, I mean explosives would be pretty solid for them, but I still have like pretty decent permanents in play. They need they need to get rid of Osmo. I should just keep a backup one, right? Because they basically need explosives into Riddler, Riddler into explosives. Something like that. We need Detective Jan on the case. What was King doing his PhD in? We don't know what his real name might be, right? Gonna like stalk King. Oh, hello. Hello, Daredevil. All right, I don't have a second food though. Could play Asma just to get a cookbook. It's probably worth it. I can just play the skateboard, I guess. Yeah, I'm numb. I can just play the skateboard. Put the army here. So this goes like Kaido, and then my Bowmaster gets the token. I remember congratulating someone for their PhD test, but not sure if it was. I mean, it could be like half the people in chat. My chat is not very skilled in Magic, but they're highly skilled in PhDs in studies. All right, they found explosives. Wasn't he Pozak already? Wasn't he mayor of a small town? What? The legend of Kang grows. Can I say Cowabunga every time I cast Skateboard? I could, yeah. Alright, I get to ping stuff. I mean, I guess just face right during us. Have to sag that up. PhDs and marathon runners? Who's a marathon runner? Dude, marathon running is so weak these days. Not even a Giga Trail or Hyrox DD. Just a mare marathon. What are you? See? No one's a marathon runner these days anymore. All right. Hopefully, Fail Push is good in this matchup. The worst card in Modern has been put on the stack. I do like their choice for basics foam though. Well, looks like Fatal Push is not good against them. Because they took one of my two cookbooks. Yeah, I don't know. The Aegis Macy, someone who used to hang out with us, but not sure what happened. We'd have pretty Bloodstained Myers too. Yeah, maybe Kang just changed counts. I mean, Kang was kind of the AI. Oh, Necro. Is that card good with Necro? Just discharge. Your deck is kind of good against bolts and discharge. Can I do anything about it? No. Card has kind of overperformed when I've seen it, but it's been rare. Which card? Hmm. The Soul Spike, it's unfortunate. Also, hello, Raph. I'll always say hello. I feel like when I just answer a comment that has a hello value. Probably people play Professor in that deck. Witherbloom Charm's kind of nice too. You can sack your Necro, you can gain the life. Obviously, removal, not bad either. Alright, I don't have to worry about Shelly. I don't have to worry too much about a March. But a Force of Despair. Wow. Not a can call me with Shelly. They found double Soul Spike. I guess they didn't need a second Soul Spike if they have Shelly there. Witherbloom Charm. Is that their upkeep? That's pretty cool. Damn. Might have to play Necro again. Trump's kind of like the perfect cards. Like just so good in that deck. Alright, I need a land. Spellball. Solid draw. Can I ask what target itself? I forget. Yeah, being baited by Necro again. Yeah, I mean, play green, maybe Professor. Apparently, people are playing Professor. Sounds kind of slow to me, but Professor. He used to play Vraska. I think he was played Vraska in like Timeless. I thought it was good enough for Timeless. What else did that deck get? The Silver Tongue's gotta be meme, right? You don't even have a way to pump it, do you? I guess you can play the dual land. The dual land that spikes. That puts a counter. And down to one and have a push for Shelly. What? They probably don't even play Shelly if they went down to one. Or maybe they have like Witherbloom Charm. Dude, I mean, probably the next deck I'm gonna try. Witherbloom Charm does sound perfect. I don't think I'm gonna put the Silver Tongue though. Unless someone let's see. Ghost Vacuum doesn't do that much. I guess I should just keep push man up so I don't get comboed by Shelly. That's so gold. Like, let's take a look at the chat, and then one of the first comments is like someone asking what the best Golgari mid list is. Hmm. I have both. How many life have they gained? Just one, right? I guess I can still kill it. Did a gold Garbellis win the Showcase Challenge? I mean, it was the Archon deck I tried yesterday. It was, I don't know, it was called the Rock for some reason, but it just had a few. It was a lesson reanimate deck. It was like pretty awesome. I tried it yesterday. I went 0-3 in the league, but still thought the deck was like reasonable. I don't know why I haven't done that sooner. I think I still have to click yes every time. Oh. I'll just push this sorry now. That thing like don't feel like it does that much. Already have Necro in play. Did that 12 a deck from Saturday. John, are you a troll or really bad jokes? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I have a hard time with you. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, if you're just unaware. You always act like you don't know how any of the online tournaments work. And just sorry, I mean I have to read these comments every day, so I'd rather, enjoy myself. The Modern Showcase Challenge, John Tonator, to answer your question, is a 1-day tournament. They just went 9-0 in the Swiss, and then they won the top 8, so that's another 3 rounds. Hence 12-0.
Brutal, savage, ranked.
I don't understand how the lessons reanimated it so well. It looks bad on paper, or nothing special. After playing with it, I could see it. But yeah, it's probably just... Oh, they're at 1. Are they just dead, really? Surely they could have played a bit better than just dying to a single Bowmaster ping, right? Oh, well, never mind. Black Green Necron playable. All my hopes and dreams dashed. Alright, Needle. Needle doesn't work. Graveyard Hate is bad. Probably don't need it for Fatal Push. Rando creature that dies to stuff doesn't seem great. Rat King could be okay. Should I just not do Thoughtseize maybe? Not do too many of the discard spells. They have like more than Necro's engines, so maybe Inquisition's not as efficient against them. I'm gonna keep. Just turn 2 Bowmaster is pretty solid, and I get to Surveil. I have a lot of good draw steps. My hand's not super functional though. I have like 3 looks, 4 looks with a Surveil. Yo, chat, last few days to get the Ultimate Guard discount. I'm just gonna surveil now. I don't think they have room for Shadow of Doubt in their list, but you never know. People love that cards. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna do it now. I have sixth. Does Voidwalker do anything against me? Subs Daredevil. Alright, break. What did they cut to make room for all these creatures? You need to be educated why you should buy Ultimate Guard. They just have really cool deck boxes, good quality. The sleeves are great. Tons of other product. They have partnership with WotC, so they get to use a lot of the art and stuff. All right, that one's gonna be tough. I'm gonna try 19, and I'm kind of behind on board too. Maybe if all their soul spikes are at the bottom, and all their shellies, and I top deck. Should I run it back, chat? Last time there was a Pro Tour in Amsterdam, I played Necro. I went 0-5 in Constructed, missed day 2, missed Worlds. It might be time. Alright, I think I just have to sack a clue and hope to draw something good. That was something good, but not for this turn. When in doubt, just go classic blue-eyed control. I think last time I played blue-eyed control in a modern PT was London, and I also did not make day 2. Did not go especially well. I might play Jeskai control though. Yeah, Jose. Everyone. Me, my opponent, the Mox winner. Rock is back on top. Rock in every format. Black green is the new blue red. Doesn't matter what you put in it or how you build it. All you do is win, win, win. Alright, I'm sure they have a removal spell for Bowmaster, but might as well go for it. I guess they don't have to sacrifice a permanent if they don't want to. Am I really gonna win this game? One Bowmaster. They should have removal in their deck instead of unplayable Silver Tongue. Hmm. They should have their own Bowmaster. No? Skateboard's just so good at 1 mana artifact twiddle. Just unbeatable magic cards. Not sure who I should target here. Probably keep the Bowmaster in play, right? Wait, they had Fatal Push? Or the Druid of the Charm, I guess. Right. They insect the Dati. Well, they didn't want to be necro locked, I guess. They wanted a draw step. Oh, you mean they could have stacked it for the land or whatever? Surprised they didn't want that Soul Spike. What do they have in hand? Yeah. Hand's still pretty awkward here. I guess Pursuit's being good though. Fetch Fund would be nice. Ooh, Bubble Works was never even thought about that somehow. That was a draw. That's a pretty great draw. Bubble. Osmo. Even haste my Osmo. Cookbook. When you cook. Wait. Am I just owning myself? Osmo doesn't do anything for me. Overgrown 2. That's not scary. 2 permanents. Hmm. Whoopsie. All right, they're at 6. I'm at 2. I think I just threw the game. Oh, is Legend Roll a sacrifice? I don't know. Is it? Not. I got so excited about the cookbook. Wait, what? You got it? You got the line? Oh. I guess I'm not technically dead on board, I think. Oh, Force of Despair. Alright, Yami. Just gonna let them have Necro. I'm gonna do just impact the board stuff. No waste mana on discards. Bubble, Saga, Cookbook. Yeah, that hand's just not functional. Better. Obsessive Pursuit. I think we like that. That's probably pretty solid against them too, right? Do I even bother with Osmo? Doesn't seem that great without the 4-2. Just gonna get the pursuit going. Been chatting for an hour already when I should be working. Dude, that's the life. Should be chatting. Getting paid for chatting. Numbers from this. Yeah, honestly. Getting paid for chatting. A little more tempting now. I guess I'm just still gonna make tokens with Saga. How many cards? 7? They like going down to 10, I've noticed. Wow, the read. Yeah, Saga sacrifices itself for pursuit. Yeah. What, they're spiking? Bro, I was gonna make a token. What do you think I'm gonna make? I was actually debating whether I should maybe fetch and just draw to like play around Soul Spike. Feels like Ponen's kind of a bit of a Munson. No offense, Ponent. Think you're playing that kind of poorly. They're like, nope, joke's on you. I've got the 4 Soul Spike. They probably win if they just hold one of the Soul Spikes. Professor. Alright. I have the Mox Opal. Need to not monster this. Okay, Saga is a permanent. That's one. I guess I'm not making a token. Should have kept that fetch line. I don't know what I kept over it. Alright, let's just do that. Can get Vexing Bubble. Could get the Might. Could get Mox Opal. Could make. Okay, do I have enough? One permanent. Maybe just Mox, draw two. Got 22 though. Guess Might's decent. You get a draw stat, but a trigger pursuit. -1. Did I miss a sack? I don't think so. Just like Might is an artifact. Yeah, but I need to sack it to get the lifelink. It's the third permanent, my third sack permanent. Super Shredder's probably not gonna make the cut. I play this deck again. Sack 0 permanents. Or maybe there's a bit of a mis-sequencing by me there. Sorcery, make a food, gets you an artifact for the construct. Professor. I am pretty bad at sacking stuff for pursuit. Still think the pursuit's kind of good in these spots. They threw me a bunch of cards, made the token huge. Can I kill them? Play Shredder? And sack all the foods? How much damage is it? Just 8, right? Maybe I need to play the plot cards. Let's see. I guess I'll just cast Shredder and attack. Let's keep it simple. Zerda. Doesn't Zerda reduce to 1? Alright, chat, I need a break. Let's see if we can win the last couple matches. Maybe rebuild Necro too. I love the charm they were playing. I think all the other cards, like the new, maybe they were just trying all the new cards at once, but the 1-3 looked really bad. Thorin looked pretty bad. Thorin's just not that great, I think, unless you're maybe playing the combo. Yeah. But the charm seems literally so perfect. Like everything you want out of a card in that deck. Alright, be right back. All right. I'm back. Was it perfect timing? Oh no, it was like questioning 11. Bowmasters are really good in modern. Super cuts, super shredder. Yeah, Rhino. This is the round that makes or break the deck. Does it have potential or is it just mid as hell? Murktide? No. None of those Iron Mace have petrol, no, it's just prowess. I mean, I would assume my deck is decent against prowess. This is one of the matchups. Or Shadow Spear might be nice. I will say. Not true. Saga is what I need right now. But even like Saga into Shadow Spear might be too slow here if they have a really good hand. We do want to ping. The one that deals more damage? Or maybe the one that has more toughness? I mean, they would have played Slick Shot if they had mutagenic. I'm kind of surprised they didn't play Slick Shots. Okay, well. That Besiege is nice. Don't want to go Shredder Besiege. Or Cookbook. I don't know what possessed me to put a 1/1 menace for 2 mana in my modern deck. But here we are. Wait, why do they have Boomerang Basic in their deck? Dead? Good beats. Alright, Needle can go. Perhaps keep Streak Wraith. Mai too slow. Yeah, I think Mai's probably bad because of Lightning Bolt. And Unholy Heat. Might just be a matchup where I have to cut pursuits. Or at least trim pursuits. Toxic Deluge could be okay. Like Toxic Deluge for 2. I mean, I don't know if I even want Inquisition, honestly. Against like 4 flow state, everything, just losing battle. Let's try this. Damn, worst possible. -2 life. Pretty good draw. Back up. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to discard these Daredevils. There's like surgical, I guess, implications. Surgical, maybe meltdowns. Not too sure. How many meltdowns do they usually play? Probably a couple. Could have maybe just held the second cookbook here. Made that as a mistake. Oh, you know what? Forgot about flow state. Kept into spell bomb. I brought out Goes Vacuum. Maybe Goes Vacuum's just not enough. Just too slow. Goes Vacuum might just be bad in my deck because it doesn't get to like 6 mana very easily. Let's draw. I'm going to shoot my Osmo. Water Bloom Charm, just best card in Modern. Could play it in the other deck too, in the iTwitch deck. Wait, what? They almost got me. Maybe they just have another one, and their hand's really bad. Or they don't have they have another Unholy Heat and they don't have another instant. Maybe they just Munson it. Spell Snare. Oh, I got owned. Alright, I'm gonna gamble that they can't kill my Osmo, play a Slick Shot, and have it be lethal. Oh, that's kind of cool. I get the first token. It's pretty nice. Pretty big deal. A pretty massive difference. -1 token. You need like float states and iterations and stuff. They can probably out tempo me. Still win the game that way. Wait, why did he not play Slate Shots? Did they see the push was bubble early on, or? Do I want to push the monk? Like, that's so scary. Yeah, it's a big draw. The one of. And I'm going to say this is greedy tapping out. I really do. I need something to sacrifice all these permanents. Oh yeah, they can just not block and kill me with slick shots. Oh, I completely punted. Wow. Yeah. Oopsie. There's nothing though. Maybe the plot card is just good. I do make a lot of game objects. The Siege. 4 mana? So many mana. Plot one is only 3. Yeah, I completely blew it, obviously. Alright. Guess they blew it too. Do I need Inquisition on the draw? Could cut the street race and YOLO the Inquisitions. And YOLO the Asmos, I mean. And then maybe Pursuit's just too bad. With the Green Splash Forfeit when you can just daily dispute. Well, I want to play Fetch and Surveil. So I get a free splash and it's only sideboard cards. And I wanted something against Wrap the Skies, and Intervention seems like the best one. Goose. Ooh, Troll King. No, but Troll King is it. Can you sack food and clues to Troll King? It's just food, right? It's not trivial for me to get that many food in play. I mean, do I even care about the Gemstone Cavern here? Yeah, just bottom cavern. Go Inquisition into Sphere. Greater Gargadon, yeah. Greater Gargadon Pursuit is a lot of damage. You do one-shot people. Could be funny. What's Glimmer Baron? Alright. Might have to still take Steel Cutter here. I mean, I guess I could splash for Atog or Ravage. I mean, someone mentioned Ravager. Still don't know what that card does. Edgar, when you want to record the podcast this week? 1 green, oof, 1/2, sack a token. Wait, what? Is that modern legal? It's just a better ATOG? Oh, it's only for tokens. I mean, every artifact in my deck is a token. Sounds kind of nice, honestly. Sounds like not the absolute worst. Also, it's just a card I can play on like turn 4 or 5 and just sack everything and load up the one creature. Right on time. Look, there's a Saga. Welcome to the team. Oh, if anyone could be kind enough to go and subscribe to our podcast on YouTube, that'd help a lot. We're close to 1,000 viewers, subs. Can't record tomorrow. I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday or tonight. We're playing a bit of a slower game. Let's see if they have an answer to Saga. mean, I guess I have Lava Dart in the yard, but Might is mostly for Steel Cutter. They have to Lava Dart it first. It means they don't get the token of Steel Cutter, so it delays them. There's Jumping Sphere. I'm using my mana for Saga, so probably good to just starting with Preordain against Damping Sphere. I guess they need Meltdown. But they kind of have to cast it now. I guess they don't... yeah, they might just be dead on board if they don't cast it now. Or they're gonna have to use like Unholy Heats on tokens. They did do one top, one bottom both times. I think the skateboard in hand is... Not too sure. Probably gonna get Spellbomb here, I would guess. Or do I need to get Mox? No, Spellbomb works. Drawing a land would be nice. This Fatal Push never hurts. That's a pretty bad draw. You know? Alright, obviously I can't put two artifacts into play at instant speed, right? And I can't hate their under your radar right now. Ooh, Vexing Bubble, nope. Mox Opal, Spellbomb, my own bubble, I guess. Gotta be Spellbomb. I mean, a lot of arts in the yard, one. Thinking if there's a point in sacking Spellbomb now, I can do it in response to Flow State. Same for Chandler and stuff. Yeah, Meltdown's gonna get me pretty good. I think I should have gotten Bubble here. Just for an extra card to rebuild. Nope, no Meltdown. Not the most convincing league, but deck's winning. These two random 2-drops can go, I think. I say that, and then Super Shredder's just going to be amazing this game. Oops, Elasmo. Sultai midrange. That's the Oculus deck. Subtlety. Joke's on you. The troll has been kind of nice. I only have one. I think it's like the second or third time actually it enables Elasmo action. would be awful for me. If only that Glimmer Baron costs 1 card less and you could get it off Saga. Alright, Super Shredder. Time to shine. Time to make me lie. Oh, for some negation. Yeah, I mean, guess they have to. I don't have a way to trigger Fatal Push anymore if they get an Oculus into play. Annoying. Alright, deck. Don't do me dirty. Good plays. Classic. Well, well, well. But if it isn't the consequences of my own deck building. That might not be that bad. It's actually going to be fine, right? And I block kind of the wrong one. I can push Oculus. A 2/2 and a 1/1 for the mere cost of 2 mana. Dude, the red token is gas. Wait, they play 1-drops? To me, the GG. The GG Surveillance. The GG Fetch lands. Out of Dismember Rage, too. Pretty nice. I mean, does make I think I can do worse. Not have to deal with Shredder and the Rat King. Whoever designed the OG fetch plans just knew how good they were. They're like, nope, gotta come into play tapped. Alright, the Grave Hates. Probably not great. I don't think Needle does anything. Second Might, the Charms. Ash Shock doesn't work. Bowmaster good. Deluge, Inquisition. I got the Mox Opal and Grindy matchup. I guess Shredder and Rat King haven't earned their stay. I'm gonna cut a pursuit on the draw. Could just cut the bubble, stuff like that, but I'm already kind of cheating on lands. Maybe I just don't do Deluge. I feel like they could get way ahead on boards with all their free spells, and then I get them with Deluge. I think that could happen. They're a Riddler deck too, no? That version not play Riddler. F to Mio. Did they go all the way up to Riddler? Did MTG bot show? Why is it not showing anymore? All my blinds. I guess when in doubt, just cut an Inquisition. How good can it be? Third deck has Agent, has a lot of redundancy. Well then. It's all small. Hopefully they have subtlety. Flare? I got a flare out of it? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I freaking do. Feels like kind of a win. I'm gonna say go. If they have Ice Fang, Bowmaster just wrecks them. If they have Agent into Ritual, I can just charm the Ritual. If really they do nothing, again, maybe cycle twice, or like cycle Troll and fetch. I hit an Oracle. That kind of works too. Just Bowmaster their fodder. Oh, nice. Looks like maybe they have another flare in hand. They did pause at least. Oculus in hand was 4 cards. I'm gonna get a revolt, right? Oh, never mind. I could sack. Oh, I don't have the. Alright, I'm just gonna set up for the late game. Did I bring in Charm every match? Does anyone know? I don't think I've brought in both every sideboard games, but it's kind of close. Oh, maybe I should just cycle the troll, right? Didn't run into energy. That's obviously test number 1. This one's looking really good. This one's looking like it might be in the bag. I mean, honestly, I could just not do anything here. Just keep my push mana up. And charm mana up. I mean, they're not doing anything and I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. And I think I can deal with most of what they're doing. And they could have like Flare here. They get Surveil. Oh, they don't have a Surveil. 4 mana. Oh. That is the cards. Good thing I didn't go nuts. Should know about that. Let's see. I'll definitely sack one of the clue tokens. And I can Witherbloom Charm. We're gonna get 4 mana. Okay. I guess it's just sack the clue token. Yeah. No birthing ritual. Nice. Could push the agent, like sack push, make sure they don't have flare for it. Not sure I'm willing to do that. Especially if they have like Dismember in their deck. Subtlety was Oculus. Probably top. Oh, I can just cast it again, right? Yes. They'd lose a few games to Riddler today. Well, 1 game to Riddler. I lose another one here. Ready for an awful inquisition. Yeah, I shouldn't even do that. I have a troll in the yard and a bowmaster. That's 7? I was like, oh, the deluge is nice. Hmm.
Hello, Gab in the chat.
Best too. Hello. Ice Fang in response when I'm at 3. As they already had the flare in hand. Which is better than just making a food. Could have subtlety or just a hard counter. So just get back Bowmaster? Or should I get back, should I've gone in Forest? I'll do Bowmaster. Troll's Zola YOLO. Troll's a little ambitious. At least this line can still be, like, I have endurance. I'd have to pitch at least. Alright, it could be worse. Did he have to pitch? Oracle. Just sitting it one time in case they drew a ritual. That does gain 5 life. Buy me 5 turn. Can't even cycle a Street Wraith anymore. Just need to dodge 2 more draw steps. No big deal. Let's see it. Brutal. Hello! Was that a good draw? Please explain. You've got 3 hours. Alright, Oculus still saves them. Riddler, probably not. XDD. Oh my god, they hit it. Well. Wow. How many Oculus did they have left? 2? Well, I guess I lose. I don't have flyers and I'm at 2. GG. And all the pursuits on the play. I'm just gonna cut the Inquisitions, maybe. Wait, what did we see? Calling a ritual, right? Calling freaking ritual. I'm just not gonna deluge on the play. Just switch it up. Okay. Be better, could be worse. Let's see. Could be much worse. Mauling to 5. They can go off though. They don't need many cards. You're not even supposed to play. Do they really only play one Surveil land in their deck? It's got to be horrendous deck building, right? Maybe I shouldn't make too many free tokens until I draw an answer or calling a ritual. I'm not racing it, right? Probably not. Hmm. And like Rob Disguise was not enough. I also need to worry about calling rituals now. Just kidding. Don't need to worry about anything. Just good deck building. They're probably rubbing their hands. They probably just have another one. They probably just have two. Nothing. Is our donuts amongst us? Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe our donuts. It just had endurance. That was a good draw. Just another bowmaster. Think my token. Could give it a hexproof. Maybe their hands just all ice things. All ice things and riddlers. I just died to hardcast Oculus now, playing it so slow. Not a problem. It's a pretty good draw. That plus intervention should be good enough. Wait, what? It's a dead digging to calling a ritual. Makes sense. Right, does go all face. One of the worst ice fangs you've ever seen. I guess they just never had the calling ritual in the first place. I mean, obviously they would have cast it. Ham sandwich or something to it. I mean, even the Rat King Super Shredder were, I think they were fine when I drew them. I do need something to sack all my artifacts. I really, probably at least one of that plot cards. Kant is going to be happy. The Carnage. One Ravager. I only have like an artifact creature to put it on besides the Saga tokens. 2-drop from EOE. The Zealots. Yeah, I mean, that card's so freaking mids. That card in Modern can be. One clause of the game. Yeah, someone suggested that and I shot it down. But the difference between 1 mana and 2 mana is a big deal. Viper? Dude, it doesn't sound. Dude, maybe the Viper is. Dude, the Viper is good against Wrath Disguise. I'm actually thinking about Kappa Cannon here. Oh. Wait, Salvage Titan is perfect. You can discard it. You can surveil it. Wait. You may sack the artifact rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Oh, I have to draw it. Exile 3 artifact card return. I don't have a lot of artifacts in my graveyard to return it. Glimmer Baron is fine. It could be a mix. It could just be one of each because they all have their purpose. And Herald of Anguish, yeah, it could be a payoff. Viper is good. Illegally modern, two goods. So we got Viper. We've got the Baron. So I never drafted that set. We got Salvage Titan. And then Herald of Anguish is also like, I kind of forgot I like Consolidate, and then could just be like Sideboard too for Round the Skies. Pretty cool alt art. You, I mean, it's claws, but it's still a 1 mana. But I could. I guess Ghost Vacuum's a bit too bad of a saga target. Troll was good. The Cavern was bad. I even had it on the draw one game. But I'm mulligan, so I just bottomed it. I will need to draw him. I mean, feels like I just need to try. Glimmer Baron almost feels like it would be a 4 of with Pursuits, just for 1 Baron, turn 2 Pursuits. Turn 3 attack for, let's say, 2 tokens, plus a fetch land. So that's 5, 6. It's like 8 damage, and 8, 9 lifelink on turn 3. Could like not even play Osmo maybe. Could like not play Osmo Cookbook. No, let's go with Cookbooks for like gas, right? That was really good for me. kind of bait removal and stuff. Just not play these Inquisitions. This card spells kind of suck. And impacting the board is gas. Never got the Mox Opal with Saga. I mean, the pipe dream of like land cookbook, make a food, play Mox, play Osmo. I never drew it. And now I do have all these cards that care about cheap artifacts. And White Bloom Challenge kills a flip of Johnny. What a card. It was just great for me every time I drew it. It was like draw two for 2 mana at instant speed. That's the worst it was. I could cut the bubble. I never got it. You can get Spell Bomb if you need to draw. I mean, I did get it, but and drawing it with Fetch Land is just so fine. And it triggers push. And it works with Pursuits, just kind of a nice card. Maybe just keep the charms in the sideboards while I try these cards. I like the one, like you never want to draw two, right? You don't want to draw two any of that effect. You never want to draw two Carnage. Base 7 is too much. So slow. It's so bad against Flage. Can't tell which one's the worst one. These Viper blocks Flage. Please, these ones block Flage in combat. Play a cookbook, make a food, make another food, play lands. It's still only 6 mana on turn 3 if you have no other artifacts. Play a cookbook, make a food, play pursuit, make a token, get another token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah. And then the sideboards. I kept saying how discard spells were bad. Maybe just more interventions. And then I should have 8 cards for the combo decks. Instead of silly discard that do nothing. I broke it. Just don't play discard spells in your black decks. Damping Sphere was pretty solid. A showcase winner. Did he have like 0 discard deck? He has some, right? He was weak. He was weak. He had some. Also, Witherbloom Chum Intervention is kind of a nice combo. You leave 2 mana up. We lost to Belcher for what it's worth. I could just do second Pithing Needle in the sideboard, but there's Shatterstorm. Might still be good. Kind of try 0 discard spells. Or I could have, I guess that maybe I don't need all these interventions. If I have the payoffs now. I think they're still good. Because now I don't have the discard spells to board out anymore. When am I going to board out? Maybe I should just have all the naughty sideboard cards. Like the super high impact narrow, like Ashiok and Mai and what I already have, I guess. But it's points that they don't die to like Meltdown and Shatterstorm and stuff. Harvester of Misery. Turns on Osmo. Missing the Miser's Cling to Dust too. Oh, I could just have Break the Ice in my sideboard too. Break the Ice, Voidwalker. No one really scoops to Voidwalker, right? I'm not sure if people really scoop to like Break the Ice because half the Tron decks are just play something for Affinity, could play another Toxic Deluge. Play Void Mirror. More Boseiju. Yeah, Boseiju's nice against the Belcher decks. Seth's Trophy better than what? What's BTI? Void Mirror, yeah. I was thinking Void Mirror so they can't against Neoform. Read the eyes, yeah. Yeah, Break the Ice probably not that exciting, honestly. Maybe you do want like one or two Thoughtseize, especially in matchups where you board at push. Just have some early plays. Just a couple matchups. I'm being weak. And then second deluge. Or should second deluge be like damnation or something? That was pretty good for me every time I drew it. Did you get much worse in multiple? The 1 mana is probably pretty huge, and being able to choose to. Might not do the Gemstone Cavern. Does look like a really good Gemstone Cavern deck. It didn't really screw me over, but it might just be worse than if Fetch Lands was Pursuit in my deck. Was Pursuit and Push. Or I could just play a second Surveil Lands. Or another Troll. Troll was solid for me. Troll last smoke came up a couple times. Maybe Bowmaster is all worse. No, I guess it's good with Carnage. Viper is any permanent, yeah. For swing, we went 4-1. There's like lots of close matches though. Literally every match was a 2-1. Hyrule, yeah, I didn't have any of the expensive cards in my deck. But I kept being in spots where I had like a bunch of permanents and I could never trigger pursuits. So I'm gonna try. Maybe 5 is too many. Maybe I just need to pick. Start was 4. Got the worst one. And this is some nice tempo, just like 3 is a perfect amount for Pursuit too. Viper's never gonna be good. Maybe Carnage the worst one? I mean, they kind of all cost like 3 mana. So many cards you draw though. Carnage also the highest impact one. Not on the one Carnage for sure. Alright, which one's the worst one? Probably the Viper is the worst one, right? Yeah, people did mention Viper Skateboard. I think Herald is the worst one. Alright, I think I'm gonna play that deck some more tomorrow. I gotta go to the little one is little he's on a earlier schedule today because he woke up earlier. We fed him earlier every point of the day. We'll see. Maybe there's a lady from the adoption agency who comes to check us on us tomorrow. They still visit us like every couple weeks. Probably just play some more modern leagues with this tomorrow. Sweet deck though. I'll upload the list to TCG Player to my deck thing if anyone wants to give me a sec if anyone wants to try it. Allow all, you can have it all. Yeah, Pursue was fine. I didn't draw a million cards off it or didn't trigger it, but did feel like I was pretty happy to draw it. What am I doing? Export, text. Yeah, if anyone wants to give it a try tonight and let me know. Baiting people into playing horrible decks. I'm almost done.
We're just fine.
We're just fine. Modern archetype. Mid-range, I guess. Imagine playing modern. Modern's gas. Pre-modern players just want to feel special. Fight me. I guess they want to play with their pretty cards. That's kind of nice and fun. Should I raid Ice Ice? Maybe I'll raid Ice Ice if he's in between games. Go and say hi. Ice plays Magic. He's a Tron player. He's also funny. He's gas. Alright, bye everyone. I'll see you later.
Sit down.